Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Universim. This is being recorded right after the last episode, so I don't know what you guys said in your comments, anyway, let's just get right back into it. So I did see that a fire station was finished, so right here, fire station. Now this is what it looks like. So that is pretty cool. I have seen this design on Twitter, so I was kind of prepared on what it looked like, but it is pretty cool. And you know, I think, yeah, I don't know. I kind of wanted them to like make engineering huts the same as the fire stations, and just have it be like one centralized place, and but you know, I think this is fine too. But I don't know. I think it would be better if it was the engineering huts were also the fire stations. Maybe they would have too many tasks though. Maybe you could have it so like, you know, half of the engineering hut is firemen and the other half are engineers. I don't know. Alright, so we now have oil. Man, this is a hot spot for oil. Alright, let's go ahead and make it right here. It's not too bad. There is definitely a better place, but it's you know, it'll cover a lot of the area. And maybe in the future when we need another oil spot, we'll get rid of this residential and build an oil jack there. Alright, so now that it's winter, we can definitely see that we have enough water to get us through the winter finally. So after all of those years of struggling through the winter and having not enough water, we finally do have enough. Now the only problem is going to be food now. So I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start nope, not over here. Those are cemeteries and a glass factory. I'm going to start making some farms all throughout here. We can see there's already a couple of residential buildings that are getting built through here, which I kind of said was going to happen, which I was trying to stop, but it doesn't look like they listened. So let's just go ahead and fill this area with farms now. So we want to make sure that it is grassland, because right now we are using the mangrove fruit, which grows the best in grassland. This is going to definitely be enough farms for now, and definitely enough for the future. So we'll probably not have to build any of these for quite a while after these get built. And I am kind of building this many right now just purely for the reason that they don't build residential here. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Get ourselves some electricity going. Pretty easy stuff to do. Alright, so where... Let's, yeah, maybe this will be a good place. So, let's build our battery there to begin with. And now let's go find these parts. These gizmos. There's one. I don't know why, but the sounds for this game are like not like a few sounds seem to be so loud and then other sounds are so quiet. Like for some reason every single sound that's for this mission is so loud. Like picking up the gizmos, that's almost deafening. It's louder than thunder. which is, in my opinion, should not be the case. Alright, now we just have to electrocute it. There we go. And right there you can actually see that it doesn't fill it all the way. We actually would have to zap this 4 times. 4 times. Okay, maybe that mission is not louder than thunder. Alright, I take that back. Holy crap. Thunder is loud. Anyway, what I was saying though is it takes 4 zaps now to fully charge a battery. So that is kind of the way that they nerfed it. Whereas before we could zap it once and it was fully charged. This seems a little bit more, more balanced, I think. Alright, so we're getting into the medieval age now. So let's go ahead for couriers, because those things are so useful, especially considering of how big our civilization is getting. But, yeah. It's also kind of wild how, you know, right now, like, I think actually global warming for this planet would actually be a good thing. Just because of how cold the spring and the end of fall is. You know, it needs to be warmed up a little bit. But not too much. Not too much. Just a little bit. A few degrees. A few degrees. Blacksmith, let's go logging, because we are going to need to start, you know, cutting down more trees pretty soon. Alright, so let's go ahead and start on the wind farms. So I think we're going to go ahead and build these wind farms right where we've kind of been expanding out here. It's right in the middle of a desert, which is often a good place to build these types of things. The only thing that we're going to need to look at, and I'll look at it right now really quick. So natural gas is really high in here. So let's just go ahead and build a gas mine just to save that spot for it. And it will be built at the same time. And as we can see, there's actually a lot of oil here too. And so I'm going to go ahead and build one right here, because this is going to be essentially the center of the wind farm, and also some batteries too. And I want this to be drained faster than, you know, out here, because out here it's going to take a while for our wind turbines to spread all the way out here. So just trying to use up the resources that we're given in a reasonable fashion. So I'm going to go ahead and build 5 batteries to begin with, and then maybe 10 wind turbines. It usually feels like a good idea to make more wind turbines than what you need, or than what you think you need. Alright, well, I guess 9 wind turbines will do for right now. Alright, and pretty soon a lot of things are going to start happening. I want to make sure, though, that we do continue making more nuggets. So let's go ahead and make some nuggets fall in love. We do have a lot of nuggets that are unmarried. No, stop drinking from the lake! Buddy! He's not listening. He's got AirPods in. Freaking AirPods. In fact, he actually looks frozen. Let's go ahead and try to move him. I am mating a lot of nuggets. Let's see here. How many, we only have 16 unmarried nuggets. See, this is, I am just the best at making couples. Hopefully they're all happy with each other. I bet you they are. I can't imagine a nugget couple being unhappy. I think it might be time to make some more eateries. So I'm gonna go ahead and make one, try to make one at least, right here. The residential, though, is placed really funky, so doesn't look like we're going to be able to. Alright, well, maybe that's okay. Alright, let's go ahead for scientific focus. So food, yeah, food is kind of in an interesting spot right now. Because I have a feeling that we're going to need a lot more eateries right now. We do have, oh wait. No, those are, never mind. We do have a lot of farms being prepared, but not so many eateries, so I'm just gonna start making some eateries just kind of around in areas that I think we need them. You can actually see that residential is kind of starting to expand out this way, which is okay. It's not terrible. I'm hoping that our expansion of residential kind of slows once we get to our architecture. Just because, you know, a lot of the land that I want to use for specific things is kind of being taken over. So we'll see what happens, though. And one thing that is going to be important, though, is to make sure that everything is still in the range of an engineering hut. And as we can see, they are not. So let me make another engineering hut right up there. And we're probably going to need another engineering hut over here too. Yep. Maybe also a cemetery? Not really. Alright, cemetery's fine then. What residential is having problems? Over this way. Interesting. So starting to build a lot of residential over this mountain. Okay. So we're spewing over the mountains now. We're spilling a lot of our, so, we're going to need a nice engineering hut over here, and we will also make sure that we have a eatery here as well, and a well, maybe two. There we go. Alright, our architecture is going to be finally finished. Feels like it's been forever. There we go. Courier's hut is getting started. Things over here are making progress kind of slowly. This is actually even in an engineering hut. I'm kind of shocked. Alright, so some residential is starting to get upgraded. It happens pretty fast nowadays, so not very surprised by that. We have an infected zone. Interesting. Now, a cemetery is going to be built here, so that is okay. Let's go ahead and get this nugget in a grave. How is this? Okay, it's a residential building. Definitely, maybe should have made it a little bit straighter, I think. Then we could have saved this wood for something else, but that's just my idea. It'll fit a lot of households, though. Alright, so we have couriers now, finally. So let's go ahead and start making these kind of all around. Really, no reason to not make them in areas. It's just, for some reason, things cannot get built over here. So, that is the best I can do. Oh, and the glass factory is up and running now, too. We really need to get a bridge built over here. Alright, let's look at some more. Let's go heavy lifting and then hunting lodge. In fact, do we have any garrisons? I don't even know. We have one. Maybe we should get some more of those. We also really need to get some more storage too. I just realized that we actually don't really have like any storage. And that's probably one of the reasons why things are getting slower, well, produced slower. Geez, it's annoying because we don't really have any area near the center anymore that we can place more storage. So we're just going to have to kind of find a spot and place some storage and a courier's hut. So I guess that'll happen right over here. There we go. That's going to be quite a bit of storage. Probably going to be filled up really quickly, but that's okay. Let's see here. What else do we have to make right now? I don't think there's anything else we really need right now. I have noticed that we are actually not producing any power yet. So let's go check on that really quick. Yeah, so look at that. All of our wind turbines are still waiting on materials. And I think part of that is that we haven't had enough storage for the bricks and the planks to be put in. So, everything's kind of, stone is kind of taking up every single place. That's what I'm guessing, at least. Which is a little annoying. So yeah, as you can see, 228 stone of 300. So a little annoying. So hopefully that gets worked out. I probably should have realized that a long time ago, that we weren't really able to produce as much as we'd like because of our storage situation. A locust swarm invasion. Well, not much I can do about that one. And it's also not going to injure anybody, it's just going to injure our food supply. We still haven't come across a heat wave or a blizzard yet, which I guess makes sense. It's probably just because our, environmental planet condition is doing pretty well. So, I guess that makes sense. Here is the locust swarm. Yep. I remember when these were just blocks. They were just basically big pixels. I really have to babysit this little neighborhood over here. They're really quite small right now. Let's see if a courier's hut can get built. In a timely fashion, that is. Alright, so as you can see, a lot of the farms are getting finished. We just have 3 more that require a little bit more materials, just some bricks. Not terrible. So that's kind of nice. We've got an infected zone. Let's see if this is covered by a cemetery. It is not. So that means we are going to need to make a new cemetery. Alright. We will make one right up here then. And let's go ahead and take care of the body now. Well, a lot of our residential buildings have gotten upgraded. A couple of them are still like in the process of it, or not even trying to. Like out here you can see this is the little neighborhood we've been kind of working on to expand. I'm trying to get them to kind of be self-sufficient for themselves so they don't have to walk all the way back and forth. But yeah, these guys are taking a while to upgrade. Everyone in like the middle of the city or civilization has pretty much upgraded. And now we have to upgrade the garrisons. We still haven't upgraded. Well, we still haven't gotten those warehouses built yet. But once we do, I feel like we're going to have an explosion of products. Products are going to get made a lot faster now. Like bricks, we've required 515 bricks for quite a while now. And it hasn't really budged. And I think that is primarily because we can't produce enough bricks. But I could be wrong. Let's see here. Okay, well, I guess even the storage here, the local storage, is okay. So maybe it is just that we're using bricks faster than we can produce some. So it might be a good idea to get some more stone refineries going. Which I think we could do right out here. Just gonna go ahead and get 3. Ah, this is where some exiles are. Nice, let's start trading with them. Ooh, planks would be good. Let's get 28 planks. How much stone will you take for that? Let's try 200. Okay, 100. Alright, perfect. Let's do 125, just to sweeten the deal. Nice. So we've emptied out a little bit of our storage now. Fantastic. Alright, so time to upgrade our fishing piers. Let's see here. What other things should we research right now? I guess let's go ahead and finish that, and then I guess the library too. Library doesn't really matter too much other than just kind of keeping it up to date with the current architecture. We should also go ahead and get some lumber camps going. Now, my question is where are we going to put these? Because this is basically all grassland, which I would like to keep it that way and keep it nice and open. So I'm going to go ahead and place one here. And maybe one over here too. That should do alright. Oh my, we've got a fire. Oh, and we have a UFO. Let's go ahead and take care of that UFO. Just have to light it on fire twice. Huh, maybe I should help them with this fire. Seems to be getting out of control. There we go. Alright, so now it's time to upgrade all of our defenses. Alright, we've got some new candidates. Medical... Ooh, contraception ban. Alrighty. There we go. Always got to increase that population. And our population is doing very well. Very, very well. We're kind of like... at this rate, at least, we're going to definitely pass the population that we had last season. This is literally in the middle of nowhere. Why did you come all the way out here? That makes no sense. And also somebody else went all the way out there to get infected. That is super strange. So yeah, we are going to start kind of forming around this exile village, so hopefully we can get up to a friendly relationship with them. What? How did Food for All win? What? Dang. That's not good. Well, there goes all of our food now. People are just going to eat and eat and eat and eat. Alright, well, we gotta take care of our crime. So let's go ahead and make some defense towers. Maybe out here. Maybe like 1, 2. Three. There. That should be fine. That should be enough. Alright, you guys. I think that's going to do it for this episode, though. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, then hit that like button. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, anything of the sorts, leave them in the comments down below. And as always, if you guys are brand new to the channel and you guys liked what you saw and like this game and also just like the video in general, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next episode.